Mer. So welcome back to Sunday, guys. Woo!
Woo!
Where we left off, you guys had just returned from your murder trip up north, made it back to Langan on the boat, and that's where we are. After a very successful revenge plot. So as the a new day comes to us, I need everyone to make a wisdom save.
Are we going to see that contract?
That too, but
I do not know why I did both.
it's alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash a genius. 6
Okay.
out of 10.
It really is, Tally.
And I will likewise flash a genius, bringing it to 10.
Okay.
Excuse me, bringing it to 11.
So yeah, a new morning arises over the insert name here. What would you guys like to do?
You mean a new morning in eternal darkness?
Well, yeah, a new morning in eternal darkness. But it's still morning. You can feel it as morning.
Anyone else wake up to a weird wisdom check?
Shh, you're breaking the
Nope.
fourth wall.
Just me?
Just you.
By the way, Tuck, how did we light the workshop? Just curious.
How do we what?
Light the workshop?
You can't see in the dark?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Because I was literally just... No offense, and I mean this
Yeah.
with all the respect. Literally just using your hair. I'm giving him the most serious, like, I'm not even joking look.
I'm just going to not say a word and go work on Frederick version 3.
Like, yeah, dude. Something like, we work with a fire genasi. I just happened to work right next to him.
Basically functions as the light spell.
Why do you think we're not... Our wires aren't color coordinated?
Fair.
Also, you probably, like, it doesn't take you long to rebuild Frederick at this point. You've done it a few times.
Yeah. Also, I can't open his sheet, so yeah. Everything is breaking.
No.
I got Austriel's sheet open, that's the important one.
Trying to check if you sent me that picture.
No.
Okay.
I might try to find a different one anyway, so.
Fair enough.
It will be there by next week.
Yeah, we're diving into the workshop. We've had no officious business tune in from the guild hall since we got back. In fact, I don't think we've even announced to them that we're back.
I don't think you told anyone.
I mean, I would have gone to the guild house if we're back in town.
Yeah, need
Okay.
to pick up a proper copy of that their contract. I'm waiting for it.
And yeah, and if he wasn't told otherwise, he would tell the people at the guild house, you are back.
Alrighty. That reminds me. Do you want to whisper me a roll for your thing?
Yeah, sure.
Mentioned that like 2 months ago and completely forgot to actually do it.
1 second. Good sir, hold.
That's still the wrong. I guess it could work for that, yeah. How much is your rent?
4.
Okay. So it's a pretty darn well written contract.
I do have a Google Docs of the general bit of it, but where is it? Okay. I will send it in the Sundays.
So yeah, we'll assume that's the one he gave you. Not assume. It is the one he gave you.
I'm about to say. Okay.
It is worth noting.
It was
Since
more eloquently put in game.
yeah, so some of the maybe fairly obvious like legalese errors aren't really there. He did pretty good on it.
Okay.
Just giving a heads up on that.
Roles were asked for multiple times.
But yeah, so what is your plan going to the guild?
I would go there to get the contract that I left there, and if idle chat happens, I would say that the bosses are back there in the harbor.
Okay. Yeah, they give you the contract, and Eki makes a note to send someone over to talk about the most recent mission.
Yeah. It's like, there you go. Your employees are missing you, so that is something you should probably look into. And everything should be in order. Would you like to run down the catalogs?
I'll let Tope get the first look at those, and I'll swing in behind and pick up some things that I think you might have missed.
Yes. Yeah, some alchemical ingredients are hard to find, and sometimes you bad side effects for gathering them.
Though I hear there is a pretty good potion shop over in Lengen. They might have some supplies and stuff that you guys don't carry, so
You would be surprised who we supply with the
He
raw
says as he owns said potion shop.
Anyway, back to the boat.
okay.
Here you go. And your subordinates said they would send someone over to relay information.
That actually does remind me. Graves, as you're sitting at your normal lookout spot, eventually you do see a body swimming in the water towards the boat. I can't drag out its token. Why can't they drag out its token?
Look over my shoulder. I also did. I just hear corpse fishing rod.
Yeah, I've learned to ignore pretty much everything except for commands from the captain and first mate.
I mean, that's like a meat hook on a rope, isn't it? You gotta use those after a massacre.
There it is.
All right. Where is the corpse?
I shut the door on the cat.
Mm.
Yes, I have corpse fishing rods. You don't?
Mind you, we're below decks having that conversation.
Like where there's also
There's
smithing going on.
There's
Just
a
Because
fort
I didn't hear
coming.
any of that. All I heard out of the entire yell was just corpse fishing rod. Like, wait.
I imagine just bing, bing, corpse fishing rods. Me and Took just turn and look at each other.
And to the vaccine
Is,
to the
is
dead.
that what she wants for her birthday? I mean, is that her hint?
No idea.
I mean, we killed like a bunch of kobolds and stuff one day on the boat. I mean, maybe they're floating around.
Was that closely?
She was talking about the coals we had killed before. Maybe
I-
maybe some of their bodies were floating around in the harbor.
Maybe. Specifically, you see the werewolf trying to climb on the boat.
We first
The
met
one
it,
we
I
killed.
was about to yell, "You're alive!" But
Yeah, it is undead. It's the one that you left in the fireplace.
Ooh.
So it's a little burnt. It's soaked in water. But it came home.
good. I pull it on the metal stick of some.
You just have a meat hook on a large length of rope.
It's a meat hook tied to an oar.
So tall.
Yeah.
If you go access that document, you should have a edit request.
When's payday?
I'm 90% sure that you've been docked enough pay that you actually are just missing one.
You can't dock my pay.
How
That's
do I
against
do
the law.
that?
You may have an email or something. Anonymous Loris.
Also, we get paid in accordance with the quest we take, and since this quest was personal in nature, there wasn't any pay attached.
We split items, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah.
He has also did specifically pick up a job to get that gem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But if I remember right, that job's not wholly finished yet.
Haven't delivered it yet.
Oops. Okay.
Sorry, we're working on a contract right now. I'm a little distracted between that and corpse fishing hook. That's in character, mind you. You find it tall?
Yeah, I'm just making sure things, stuff and things. I think you should have access to edit now. Hold. It's making me do a thing. Okay. Should be good. I had to go through like 5
Alright.
different things.
There we go. Oh, may proceed. Where's the strike through?
Oh, Scorpion, for what you missed, basically, is just them waking up the next day on the ship.
Okay, I think this might be working now.
It is.
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. Now we're going to find out how charged this new headset is. So, Tally, you're just what, fishing for corpses in the ocean?
I'm not fishing.
Graves. Graves is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes. I just realized that she was saying that Graves was. I thought she was saying she was fishing, but yes.
Yeah, Graves was specifically fishing for the werewolf body, which swam back home.
Yeah, puppy came.
Oh. I mean, Lord Zod. I mean, he's slightly confused because he's heard of catfish, but and they're supposed to be pretty big.
Did it come
I
back
am
with
a
Lorzod's
catfish.
axe?
It did not come back with Lorzod's egg. It came back barehanded.
Where did it get
Darn,
from?
I am so sad.
Probably from a dwarf.
You didn't ask it to fetch the axe.
I didn't even expect it to come back. I thought it was burnt.
So yeah, the day is you guys's. What would you like to do?
Didn't the
Attach the
werewolf
fur back
like?
on my werewolf.
Didn't it like explode and re-die? Or was it just locked in the room?
It was just left in the room. I think it was still alive. Well,
I mean, Frederick exploded. And the
Frederick did,
werewolf
yeah.
was there.
I didn't say the werewolf looked great. They're barely holding together, but they're here.
I mean, okay.
Well, there's spare parts in the fridge.
No, there's actually not. A certain someone emptied that all out when he fucked the shit up.
You mean those didn't get restocked when the ship got repaired?
I didn't exactly put a requisition in for spare body parts. No.
Hmm.
Telling about necromancy still being quite frowned upon here in the east.
It's recycling. Good for the environment.
Reuse, reanimate.
That should be a slogan. I know some people who could probably use that.
For the record, I'm literally sitting down in the workshop. I've put my tools down, and I'm going over this with a fine-tooth comb. So, my silence is in character. Poor Austral
Yeah.
here is like just randomly mumbling.
Yeah, but well, like I said, at this point, I've gotten used to the noises I work.
Probably just in your own mind too as you work. Just completely cutting off the world.
Yep.
Yeah, I have not been invited down into their workshop, so I'm probably tinkering with tinctures in on the top of the boat.
To be fair, wouldn't your workshop be more the kitchen? Not that you're allowed there, but
I have my own portable workshop.
Have me come running up the stairs. You're telling him to go where?
no, he's definitely not allowed there.
Yeah, don't go in the kitchen. You have to clean up after you use it. Well,
I have a feeling
you
I
get
still-
told that you have to clean up, but Astro usually will clean up.
I'm not touching the kitchen. I saw what happened to the last person who touched the kitchen.
That kobold?
I was thinking Kasakar.
Did Kasakar get blamed for what I did to the kitchen? I didn't remember that. Anywho. Dorzad will just be wandering around the ship because he's definitely bored just being on a ship with nothing to do, looking for someone to help.
Oh, there's stuff to do. So if you at any point come downstairs down to the workshop, let me know. Main character.
He probably will get there eventually.
Because I need someone to go shopping for us.
Okay, so question.
Dorzad's good at
because
shopping.
I have to. This is something I keep meaning to do. How many days did it take us to get back here?
About a week.
All right, I will make 4 rolls for experimental elixirs.
Okie
Does
dokie.
Expire after an hour?
That does not say. I don't think so. No, it takes a. I can idly do them during a long rest. They're just potions I have.
I was fairly certain they
The
disappeared after a
effects
amount of
last
time.
an hour. Yeah, it says nothing in here about the longevity of the potion itself, just how long the effect lasts.
Any potion or elixir you make lasts until it is drunk or until the end of your next long rest.
Basically, you can only bank one at a time.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunate.
it'd still be something.
Otherwise, that class wouldn't be nearly as bad. Because it just wouldn't lag behind the others that bad if it was able to bank more.
So yeah, eventually you have Elorzad who's just standing in the doorway looking bored.
Let him stomp around for a few minutes. Zod! Just
Right.
the bugbear I needed to see. Are you feeling well rested from our trip?
Hello, I'm
Yep.
also here.
Ah. Oh dear.
Did someone say shopping trip?
I haven't yet,
Oh,
but assuming you're running around by the stairs, you will hear it here in like 4 seconds. Because Zod, I require some resources from town, so I need you to go shopping.
what a
You
coincidence.
need
I wanted
another
to go
Steve?
shopping.
No, well, yes, but no. Due to our former employees' misbehavior and ruining of our goods, the stock hold, our rations and dry goods and what have you, has been left to waste. So we require replenishment of our stocks. Okay.
Right.
On top of which, it is our come to my knowledge that we are low on tinctures of healing and the like. So I need some fresh herbs and poultices, bottles. Those are a little fragile. Maybe I should get someone with a more delicate touch.
I'm very delicate.
Ah! Alright, watch the spring trap there to your left, darling.
This one?
For the record, the other portion of the boat is the actual workshop.
Oh, I didn't go that far.
Yeah. No, the busted up
Okay.
prototype 5 is the one that's he's guarding the doors. But yeah, I guess having someone who can utilize mathematics along wouldn't be ill-advised. Now,
Me and Lorzod can do math.
there's just gonna be a lot.
I'm making a list.
So I need Lorzod to carry it.
Are you checking it twice?
No, you check it after you get it.
So on top of which we require metals, iron for sure. Probably say at minimum 10 ingots worth. But you go as high as say 20 ingots. Thank you, Austro.
You're welcome.
Not that I can't trust these two. They have proven to be quite valuable. Rations. 3 crates. Dry goods. Salted meats. If you can get a good deal on fruits. And Lorzod, since I was not very clear the last time I had you go and shop, please do not mix the goods with the fruits like you did with the watermelons. Don't worry, I'm sure these two will see that you package them correctly.
So we need herbs, bottles, tinkers, stocks, a math man, metal, iron, 10 to 20, rations, 3 crates, dry goods, salty meat and fruit.
I think we can do without the math man.
Okay, I
On
have a
second
question.
thought. Yeah, yes, Marin Ray.
So if we need dry goods, how many of them do we want wet?
The fruits and vegetables should be fresh and thus wet.
Should we wet the math man too?
We are not getting the math.
Considering Austral will be the math man in this regard.
Yeah.
Sure.
Please do not wet me.
After you return with the goods. Also, obviously, any personal shopping that you need to require, this is a good time to do it. And anything else you think will be of use for the vessel, of which we are going to give you a 2,000 gold fund to do crew shopping.
And anything I think.
I don't know if we'll have enough after I buy myself some full plate.
For crew shopping, your purchases are out of your funds.
Yeah,
Though
but you guys didn't pay me.
we have not done a paid contract to completion since you've been hired on. That said, you have proven yourself useful. I will dig through one of the multitude of bags of holding.
The dedicated bag of holding. Of
Oh, no. They're not dedicated, and they make sure they all look exactly the same. That way, you try to steal something out of them, you got like a 33% chance of taking it in the wrong fucking bag.
I was gonna say you reach in and you try and pull it out and it's nothing. It's like, wait, okay, give me a minute.
You have a 33% chance that that's not a bag of holding.
You just keep a bag of.
It's the ultimate sleight of hand. You got to put your hand in just the right way that you don't slide into the bag of devouring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll produce a coin purse. Well, we'll do a little wooden chest because weight and size and what have you. Consider this a forward on your upcoming paycheck, Miss Marin Ray. An advanced. It'd be 500 gold. Now, Zod, if you need any out of your share from previous ventures that are currently in our effective banking system, let me know. But otherwise, I turn back to the parchment given to me by Mr. Deskin, which is currently covered in scratch marks, red ink.
Hey, look, I didn't know that it was a council.
Are you down in the workshop now?
No, I'm just speaking the fourth wall.
Ah.
There would be no way of him knowing it was a board of directors instead of just a single owner.
And what else? I'm sure there's something else. A roll of canvas with receipt for the exact cost.
I assume receipts for everything.
A receipt for everything, but that's to be done as a separate purchase.
Got you.
And Marin Ray, Austral, if you two can get a pulse on how people are doing, please report back to me.
We'll do so.
My nose
I
goes
will
back
check
to the
as many
contract.
pulses as possible.
Thank you. I think. Put my little reading glasses back on.
Alright. So we have 3 going to the shopping district.
Yep.
Is anyone else planning on going before we set off?
No. Deskin would stay in vicinity in case conversation about the contract would come up.
Just be like out of the room but listening.
Well, waiting patiently. Does not want to seem pushy.
That is fair. Okay. So Lorzad, Marinry, and Austral, you get off the boat, start heading from the docks to buy your goods.
Yep.
Where are you wanting to go first?
Figure get the stuff for healing potions first.
Okay. I've never been here before.
I know my way around. As does Lorzad, I guess.
Yep. Right up
Just
the street there. That's where I almost killed that child.
What?
But it got away.
Why did I open my mouth? Why?
Yeah, like Duskin's on the freaking like deck, and I'm assuming that's where that is.
No, I think we're...
What?
They're like just getting off the boat now.
Okay.
Just walking into, past the dock.
Not the weirdest clientele I've ever served. As he just goes back to mumbling and tincturing.
So, Astriel,
Yes.
you've been to a potion shop here in town, but you haven't really. I don't think you've been to just an herb shop.
I don't want to go to that potion shop again.
That's fair.
So I assume investigation to look for?
Yeah, whoever's going to be keeping a lookout can make an investigation.
I will help.
Okay, so advantage.
So you specifically are like avoiding the one potion shop that you've been to, the one that was
The
kind
one
of
with
sketchy.
the... Yeah.
Did you ever drink that potion?
No!
Yeah, you don't know if it works.
I don't know I'm
Regardless.
going to!
Where are we?
Regardless. Oh, what was it?
No, sorry, I was just making a joke.
You do eventually, though, find a small little, like, botany type place.
I'll
What do
enter
we-
the shop.
I follow him.
Hello, we need herbs and bottles. And
What kind of
tissue.
herbs? What kind of bottles?
For potions and the herbs that you would use for healing potions.
Okay. How many you wanting?
Uh,
Oh god, he didn't say.
I will probably 300 gold's worth.
They, like, stare at you and start trying to do mental math.
Enough for 6 potions. Base potions. I'm...
Well, 300 gold will get you the goods for about 12 to 13 potions.
Oh, then that is perfect.
Throw in bottles, and you probably have enough for 10.
Yeah, that sounds like a good deal.
Don't throw the bottles.
Thank you, Lorzad. From all the way at the boat, thank you, Lorzad.
See? See? This fourth wall really comes in handy.
Also, I'm not sure if this is the right stuff. Everything is dead and it's really dry.
This is what we need for healing potions, Lorzad.
No, healing potions are wet.
In the process of making the healing potions, the dry becomes wet.
I'm gonna check their pulse.
They are living, and they're also looking at you really weird.
I will put 300. I will hand them 300 gold.
This is where we randomly find the vampire she put in town.
See, there's a reason I said thank you. Like, she knew what I meant.
So yeah, they give you really large bundles of herbs. And then, we also have some like normal healing potions you could buy.
We prefer to make our own.
And
No
that's fair.
offense.
I
Also-
will say they have these new healing potions with pulp. They're really healthy.
Ew.
They're orange juice.
They're very healthy.
Just in the middle of combat. Oh, pulp.
How healthy?
Healing smoothies.
Healing smoothies. Yep.
Yeah.
Has a little. Does the bottle have like a little red crown on it?
Yeah.
It's just boba tea.
It's just powder. Just add
It's
water and
just
shake.
not strained out.
Oh.
Well, it has a little more fiber. It's a little better for you. Yeah. It is a little more expensive, though.
Mm, I'm good. Thank you.
Alright, well, thank you for your business.
Yes. Also, how have things been around here? We just got back into town.
Oh, things have been great recently. Like, so many things are getting built. There's so much more money going around.
Good. Good.
People
good.
just come in and buy 300 gold's worth of potions for healing potions. Materials for healing potions, rather.
That seems very targeted.
It's not something we usually get.
Fair. But thank you for your time, and we will be sure to be back if we need more herbs.
You're welcome. My name is Dave. This is Dave's Material Shop. Please remember that whenever
Oh.
you think about it your next time.
Also, can I get a receipt?
Yeah, of course. He writes down on a piece of paper and hands it to you.
I put it in my own pouch.
No receipts.
You're
Too late.
destroying the environment.
Astro,
What?
didn't he say he needed another Dave?
No. No. We are going, Lorsa.
All right. It would probably, yeah, because there's probably a lot of stuff to carry back anyway.
Exactly. I will hand him the bag. Careful with the bottles.
Right.
He just chucks them in her bag and throws them over your shoulder. You just hear lots of violent clanking.
Right. Ingots next?
So I do know you have been to the
Yeah.
Yep.
the blacksmith before.
Because that's actually where he got hired at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I used to be a blacksmith before.
So you walk in, just immediately the owner's like, "Hey, Austria,
Hey, how's it going?
pretty good. Things have been heating up around here. So
Awesome.
you're pretty used to that, aren't you?"
Oh, just deadpan.
Microaggressions.
Never heard that one before. But yes. Would you happen to have spare iron ingots for sale?
Yeah, we have some on sale most time. You never know when people need some raw materials. How many you wanting?
Uh, let's. How much per ingot?
For you, about a silver.
Oh, then I'll take 20.
All right. He walks into the back, comes back with a cart with 20 ingots on it.
How I could tell Tall isn't watching the chat.
So that'll be what, 2 gold? 4 gold.
Oh, sorry, I was doing my own thing.
I will place 4 gold on, hand 4 gold to him, and it's like, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to have you around. If you ever need to do some more work, could always use more hands around here.
I miss.
If my current
All right, whatever.
situation changes too much, I'll be sure to come back.
Alrighty.
I
Hello.
need some armor.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
A t-shirt. An armor t-shirt.
Like a
What kind of
breastplate?
armor t-shirt?
Like armor, but it's only for my shirt.
I will draw up a quick breastplate. I assume like he has some quick sketching stuff there.
Or a chain shirt.
Yeah, are you looking for like a full piece of armor? We have like chainmail that goes under your shirt.
No. The other one.
So like a full single piece of metal?
Yes, assuming I can move in it.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to be stuck in a metal box again.
Oh yeah,
Again?
breastplates will do that.
Yeah, I can make you up a breastplate. Can make it perfectly crafted to you, if that's all right with you. Or if you are in a hurry, we've got some on the shelves, different sizes. But
I'm not in a hurry.
all right, then I can make one specifically crafted to you. It'll be probably about your friend of Austrial's. We'll say 370 gold.
Oh, perfect.
All right, great. Just come here for a second, and he starts going to measure you.
And this is where I wish I had polymorph.
But that would mess up your armor.
You
You
mean
could let me get bigger armor.
alter shape? Or alter self?
Yeah.
Because polymorph will turn you into an animal.
Well, yeah, I'd get it like a
That
giant
would be
gorilla
some
armor.
interesting armor.
It would.
I think that's technically
Alright.
barding at that point.
I have a breastplate, but only when I polymorph into a goat.
Yeah, you never get to put it on because nobody's going to try to put that on you.
Congratulations, you invented horse armor.
It's just a it's
For
just
the
a
horse
trap.
armor DLC.
Try to get
It's-
somebody to put it on me, and then I just kick them.
Yeah.
We'll have the intern do it.
It'll probably be ready in about. I can get it to you day after tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Sick.
I will also thank him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gives you the little. I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. It's like a pallet lifter, basically, with the ingots on it.
I give it to Lorzad.
Right.
Or said you now have a pallet with 20 ingots on it. It's not that heavy. It's just kind of hard to hold it all.
Hold on. How heavy are the ingots?
1 pound.
Oh, I'll just put them in my new bag of holding.
Okay.
I forgot I had that.
I have a bag of
20
holding too.
I got the ingots, Lorzad.
I got a sack. Got several sacks.
I got them.
Okay.
This party has so many bags of holding.
No, one
Wanna-
person had a lot of bag of holdings. I just
Has.
made my own. Has. I just made my own.
I want to take one of the ingots. Sneaky.
Give me a sleight of hand. Yeah, so you're like handing them off to Austral, and he's throwing them into the bag. And then on one, you just don't hand it, you give him a different one.
Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. Let's get the foods and then head back. Oh, and the roll of canvas.
Oh yeah, canvas.
Oh, I can sell you some canvas too if you want.
Oh, we need a whole roll of it.
How much is in a roll?
One.
That's a
bolt of
very
canvas.
good question. Person who asked for it, how much is it a roll?
Apparently 250 to 200 yards. So how many yards of canvas do
That's
you
a
want?
big difference.
that is,
Yeah.
is the average. Like I'm over here, like, man, she couldn't do the same Google search I did.
50 to 200 yards. That's
Let's play it safe and go 50.
It's gonna be the fucking holy water all over again.
That will be 5 gold.
Can I get a receipt, please?
Yeah. He writes your receipt for everything.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this won't fit in the bag.
I want to sneak the ingot into Austriel's bag.
Okay, give me another sleight of hand.
Once again, beats my passive.
You managed to completely get away with it.
So how big is this roll?
I'm looking it up.
Because that one may end up being a delivery, to be honest.
Like 5 to 6 feet is generally what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking it up, it's about 50 pounds worth, so
I cannot hold on to it. I would be unable to move if I carried it.
Larzad, you got it.
Another 50 pounds.
Yeah.
How much does the herbs weigh?
they only weigh probably like 5 pounds total, but they're kind of unyieldy.
You know what? We could just put that in my bag of holding too.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? 1 second. I'm gonna go back inside and check his pulse.
Okay, you check his pulse, and he does not have a pulse. I'm just kidding. There it is.
Oh, I just
You're
missed
pressing wrong.
it. Yeah.
He's
just
holding
doing the
holding
wrong
his
side of the pulse.
earlobe.
Oh, am I making sure not to use my thumb when I check?
Maybe.
Let's see if I did. I did not remember not to use my thumb. Alright. Someone might be a zombie then.
So you're checking your own pulse. Fair enough.
Okay, so last thing we need are 3 crates of rations with salted meat and that stuff, and then some fresh fruits and vegetables. Which I imagine is... The crates of rations should be easy enough.
Yeah, you can just get those at a normal price.
How much is a crate of rations?
I was looking it up as I said that. So I was hoping you'd be like, oh, yes, it's exactly this amount.
Well,
How
I'm
many
assuming
days
a
are in it?
crate is how many weeks?
You can get 1 day's worth of rations for about half a gold.
Yeah.
So how many days of rations are you planning on trying to get?
Let's see here. Half a gold is 1 person per day. Let's go another 4? No.
Well, yeah,
Trying
but
to
you
do...
also got to remember if you're buying a crate, you wouldn't
Yeah.
you wouldn't be expecting to pay full retail for it.
You will get a discount, yeah. That's why I was asking how much you're wanting.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. 500 silver would be 50 gold, 100 rations. Let's go... Yeah, let's go with 50 gold's worth. So 500 rations. That sounds
Plus
about right for three
discount.
crates.
Yep.
All right, Tall. Counter contract is finished.
I'm staring at my math, wondering what I did wrong, and I realized what I did wrong as I was saying this sentence. So with 50 gold, you're able to get 3 crates.
Yep.
Each with about 50 days worth of fashions. Rations.
Perfect fashion.
So you end up with about 151 days worth of rations.
Can we just get that one delivered to the boat?
I do appreciate the grammatical punctuation fixing.
This helps the eyes
Thank you.
carry a little longer, a little quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can deliver it. We'll also bring the receipt with us.
Fantastic.
Anything else you need? We have more bags.
No, we're good.
Um, I need a bag of meat.
Oh,
What kind of meat would you like?
I don't see anything wrong with the additions.
That's a good question.
It tells me you also don't see the most important addition. The most beneficial for you, specifically, addition.
Just like, okay, read it over again. Maybe I don't miss something important.
Deskin Billowheart shall act as intermediary between Billowheart Brewery and AGL, taking among any sales 2% of the receiving party's earnings to be held in account as efforts to encourage a healthy career in joint with the two organizations. I.e., I just signed in a retirement fund into our contract. You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Now, how do I get his life insurance policy?
those don't exist.
Oh
In
no,
the
the AGL, we will absolutely be putting together life insurance plans. You can pay out the ass for them.
Yeah.
But
Yes, if you want to be raised, one, you have to be the conditions must be met to be raised as per the spell. And two, you have to have that insurance policy. And
we don't have a
first
priest that
and
can solidify that as an option.
We
Well,
don't have
Graves
a
is
priest
Graves is
yet.
getting there. Raw or unskinned meat?
So, Lozad, they have chicken and they have
That's rabies.
goat. The chickens are still alive. The goat is already slaughtered.
How much for each chicken? It's like a copper per chicken, right?
It is 2 coppers per chicken.
2 coppers.
That's some good chicken.
As you look at them, they're pretty big. They're almost turkey size.
Ooh, those are big chickens. Can I handle the merchandise?
Sure.
Lorzad will attempt to get one of the chickens. I'm assuming that's going to be easy.
They're like in a separate little section, but you can just reach in and grab one.
They're pretty domesticated.
Yeah, they're not wild. They're not
Okay.
angry.
Angry chickens. Do they feel firm and plump?
You just pick one up and squeeze.
You know what? Let me give you an investigation check on this.
I will flash a genius that for Lorzad. Get him to a 14.
So there's like you're about to just squish the chicken to feel for it, and then you get realization of wait, slight less. It feels pretty plump. It feels like a pretty good chicken, actually. Really good quality. Also, it's trying to get out of your hands now as you're slightly squishing it.
Ah, it's feisty. I like this one. I'll take this one and I'll put that one in a bag and just continue to hand pick and stick them in in a bag with my free hand.
Okay, you can probably fit like 4 into your bag before it starts getting a little crowded. Because the chickens are also wanting to get out.
Right. these are pretty good sacks. I mean I made sure they were big enough that you could put a full-grown man in them.
That's a good point.
Um,
How many chickens make up a full person?
well, big ones like this, I would probably think 6 or 8. Um, but like you said, that's like me really shoving them in there, and I don't know if I want to do that much. But I think about 6 of these chickens should work for now.
Okay. They'll
You
come
know
out
what?
to 1 silver, 1 copper.
I just realized I don't have any any copper on me. Um, so maybe I should just make it an even 5 for now, and I'll come back later when I have more hands.
Alrighty. Sounds pretty good. I only have like 20 chickens, so.
Oh, but you'll get more, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Do these lay eggs?
I mean, probably. I haven't tried. I just get them from a dealer.
Chicken dealer. All right. Yeah, this will work for now.
Okay.
One
Y-
less silver.
You have acquired 5 chickens.
5 chickens.
5 turkey-sized chickens.
Yeah.
And then I suppose we will look around for the fresh fruits and veggies and all that.
Also, you can probably also find it here.
Okay.
It's just kind of like a food shop.
Yeah.
It's Walmart.
Sure.
It's
I'll
Walmart,
probably-
but it's like Walmart in like a small town, so it's kind of run down.
Yeah.
It's
I'll probably
fantasy
get like
Costco.
5 gold worth of that stuff.
Welcome to Fantasy Costco, and please tell me someone else knows that reference.
I do not.
Sorry.
I'm sad.
But yeah, 5 gold will definitely get you like a good selection.
Yeah. That too will go in the bag of holding. I think ready to head back to the ship. Did we forget anything?
Did you?
I'm looking at the list that I made. We did not.
All right. So yeah, you make your way back to the ship, and
As we're going back, I'll take that last look around for the gem for Frederick.
right. What kind of gem specifically are you looking for?
Thinking like ruby-esque. I assume investigation again.
Roll me a D100. Oh. Oh shit. One second, sorry.
Okay.
So you're thinking about buying a gym, and you go, there's here in the shopping district where things are relatively cheaper. But you do know that Eki has a shop that's recently opened, and at the same time, the richer part of town probably would have a jewelry store of some sorts.
Okay, I'll probably drop the stuff off back at the ship and then go do that.
Okay. Which of the two would you be trying to go to? Eki's
Let,
store or the rich place?
let's start with the rich place.
Okay.
Because, for reasons I don't trust Eki.
So you go in to like the rich district, and the first thing you see is there's a really nice art shop that's like just like right there. It's pretty nice. You see a couple like nice clothes shops, but there it is. There's a very nice jewelry shop.
I will go to the jewelry shop.
It is extremely gaudy,
Of
as jewelry
course.
shops tend to be. You see gems and jewelry just lined up across the like little island countertops they have. And you see all kinds of different colors of gems ranging from 10 gold to 5,000.
Okay, given what I've done for Frederick, what price range would you say I'm looking at for what I want to get done?
You look over them and you think maybe one of the 100 or 500 gold gems would work, but you're
Probably
not
something
sure how
like
long.
in between.
Somewhere in the middle, yeah.
I'll
And you're pretty sure if you got 1,000 gold one, you'd probably be set for a while.
I'll start with like a 400 gold one.
Okay. Just the gem, none of the extra bits?
Correct.
Yeah. It doesn't take you much time at all, and they help you out, and they just hand over a. It's a decently sized gem. It's not anything near the one you guys got from the fire plane, but
Yeah.
it's still pretty nice.
Yep. Okay. I will head back to the ship then.
All right.
I check their pulse and find my own.
You notice they do, in fact, have a pulse.
Perfect.
And I will give took back the change and all the receipts as well as the things. I assume the ingots go to the workshop.
Chances are I would have fooled Deskin down into the workshop and we're hashing out the finer details.
Yeah, we've probably been going back and forth for a while.
So, long story short, Deskin.
Right.
There was two most notable things. One, you failed to set in terms an intermediary to work along with this probationary contract.
Oh, I assume that would have been me.
Yes. When dealing business, I don't like to make assumptions, good sir. And from henceforth, as you are now both a member of your Bellowheart Brewery, as well as the crew of insert name here, as well as a intern within the ranks of the AGL, neither
seems a bit-
shall you
sorry
be
about
making
that.
uses of assumption, particularly in business dealings, because that's how you lose money. So, as I've noted, we have a notation here that you shall be acting as intermediary. So, any invoices that the guild puts out shall go through your hands. We will have to go forward with an assistant. Yes, you will have to get an assistant because you will be out in the field oftentimes, and the board of directors will not be the sole purchasing power within the guild, as obviously the
Nice.
board is also field workers.
Mm.
Um,
Well, that
so
makes sense, considering your modus operandi.
we will require that your brewery sends someone from the home office
Mm-hmm.
who's willing to get nice and cozy here at Lengen.
Think I know some cousins.
To be clear, we're not a fan of nepotism. So I would rather someone who works well, not works family.
Well, there's a lot of family in this. But I will see what I can do.
So, otherwise, just reorganization of how things are said. Obviously, the terms of payment become before terms of refundment, and is otherwise send this edited document to your home office and get back to us.
Uh-huh. No problem. I just jot everything down and send send us over through a message.
Zod, why is that bag moving?
Because they're alive.
They are. You did not get a Steve, did you?
No,
Okay.
Astral told me not to bring them. But I know where I can get one. He's a good Steve.
That's valuable information. Thank you.
Yes.
The crates of
Well-
rations are being delivered. Something, 3 crates of rations.
Surely after you say that, you hear people getting on the boat.
Does our lookout say anything, Miss Graves? Are we being boarded? Do I have to yell at Orzal to grab a weapon?
I mean, they're carrying boxes.
You don't have to yell at me. I have standing orders.
That is true.
They're not part of the group.
Just make sure those crates get to the kitchens.
Yeah, I will
hold.
go up and make sure they are taken to the right place.
If not, they can be food. Oh.
That's cannibalism, and I'm not sure I jive with that.
A technical definition of cannibalism is one of your own race, but that's besides the point.
Anyhow. As far as the pulse marinere, aside from them having one, what was the general
They all have pulses.
emotive atmosphere of the streets?
Oh. Emotions are boring.
Emotions are informative.
Only if they're really, really intense.
Did you not sense any intense emotions as you made your shopping?
I sensed the intense emotion of my happiness.
That shall come up at your next board review.
Oh, great! Now I gotta do.
I'm sensing intense sadness.
Disappointment.
No, from me.
Ah. Well, shit.
I dislike both of you right now.
That just means I'm doing my job.
No, not you.
People bullying poor Jera.
Yeah,
Well.
I'm used to this though.
You deserve it, so it's fine.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Anyhow, that concludes our business as your representation of as a third party there, Deskin. As one of the crafters within our personal group, I expect you to go over the plant material that was put within the workshop. Check it for quality, sort it, and have your station nice, neat, and ready for production within the next 3 hours.
Alright.
By the way, the receipt is pinned onto the bag.
As long as you don't mind the smell of fresh herbs, I think we'll be fine.
Stares at you and with the scent of heated metal, soot,
I can
There's
heat
probably some
metal.
sawdust. Yes, but can you heat metal to the specific temperature?
It always seems to go to the same temperature. Really, really hot.
I would say, is that temperature just hot? And the canvas?
Canvas, I believe. Where did you put it, Larza?
The canvas?
Yes.
Oh, I still have it here.
Wonderful. Could you
And the
please
receipt
drop
is
that
given for
off
that
at the court or the captain's quarters?
In the captain's quarters.
Yes, please.
Right. I'll put it in there as soon as I watch where all the food goes.
At which point I put the edited contract aside, because I'm assuming Deskin made a copy for himself.
Yeah.
I will note I have
Question
not
for-
signed it.
Question for the DM: how much would it cost to get a scroll of message?
School of Message.
Message or sending?
I will say, you want sending,
Uh,
sir?
Sending. Sorry about that. Sending. I'm thinking.
Message is
sending.
walkie-talkies. Sending is a cell phone.
Double checking before I answer.
I believe that'd be a third level scroll. So,
I'm
What do you
shocked one
have?
of your infused items isn't sending stones back with home office.
Probably.
How far are
smart
you
for next
trying
time.
to send it?
Cross country.
Yeah. You guys technically know more about this world. Well, you guys know more about this world than I do.
The mountains. He's sending it from Lingen to the mountains.
Okay. So they're relatively common. They're probably one of the more common spell scrolls to buy. That being said, they still cost about 100 gold.
it can probably be cheaper if you go to a temple. They can probably cast it or something. Or Bard School. Do we have one of those here?
I did not see one in our runabout.
Shame.
But he does know we have a cleric, right?
As of right now, I don't think so.
Graves?
If not, I could get one.
Graves has been shown as, I don't think, a cleric.
A
she's-
necromancer.
She's wearing like all of her holy regalia at all times.
To be fair, it is skulls and horrifying things.
Yeah.
Apparently,
will say
he's the first
you-
party member to be put off by all of that.
I will say,
Person did
Diskin,
not notice.
you probably would know that they're a cleric at this point because they have done a lot of healing.
All right.
There's a ballot.
Still, I don't know. Graves would probably infer back things to Talion Took. So he would probably go get a scroll just for privacy's sake.
Okay, like I said, it'd be about 100 gold, and you'd find one pretty easily.
Yeah, I'd pay it.
Okay. What are you casting it to. I couldn't English that for a second.
He would be sending sending it to probably his manager, probably one of his brothers. The modif the saying it is a modified contract for the Adventuring Guild of Lincoln, and the request for a in-house intermediary while he is gone, so someone else working down here, along with the information that he has for the time being, ingratiated himself into the guild and is working alongside them. So he will be away from home office longer than usual.
Okay.
Is probably is common for him.
It is worth noting sending is only 25 words.
He's over there being that one person who talks for like a half hour, not even realizing the other person's just straight up not there.
The cleric's just staring. I'm like, sir, the spell ended.
So you can try and word it in 25 words, or you can buy a second one. Deskin?
Probably lost him.
He's still talking.
He is, but the spell ran out. This is literally how it happens.
This is literally the way it works.
Please insert your next 50 cents to continue the phone.
Oh god, sending is just a fucking payphone.
It is a
Sending would be so cool if every 25 words you could just throw another 100 gold in the air and it just keeps going. Welcome back.
Alright, GM. I'm not saying we're gonna make this a thing, but I feel like payphones need to be a thing.
Modified spell work.
Well, but you are in a very good spot to make that so.
I'm just saying. I'm just, as a quest for the Sunday Crew with all its artificers.
Creating a version of sending that you could just keep
A
talking
modified sending spell built into specific locations.
But yeah, so if you didn't hear me, sending only has 25 words.
Right. This is getting really awkward. So I guess I will send the acknowledgments of two contracts, because I got one at the tavern and here. One is modified, one is not, and there will be the modified contract in the mail soon, and I will be sending that through the mail.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that works in 25 words.
Yeah, I can do that much more concisely.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. What is up next? Because it is getting a little late.
Sorry, 1 second.
No problem.
Okay. So as Oztrail goes back to work on the new Frederick, is there anything else anyone would like to do on their day off?
I mean, I started cooking.
Alrighty.
Basically, I have no intention of going to the guild hall. They can send somebody.
They did say they were going to.
Because I'm pretty sure when Eki and I talked, I made it clear, like, look, I get this is the guild hall, but this isn't where I work. I've got my office already.
We've already got this place set up.
Lorzad, I'll say exactly that amount.
Okay.
And it's a little bit of a squeeze, but exactly that amount. So yeah, as the day turns into evening, eventually, Graves, you do spot Eki walking towards the ship.
You know what, Tyler? That's a fair question. When I go to open up, it said fresh food compartments. I don't happen to be assailed by chickens, do I?
Good question. So as you open up the fresh food compartment, 2 chickens fly out.
Okay. I just got from Tally. So the chickens got put into, quote, fresh food storage. Huh.
Oh, sorry, 3 chickens spill out.
Ah!
2 were in the drawer and like pushed it open and then jumped out, and 1 was just sitting in there.
I will very calmly actually put them back in the storage.
Okay.
Just shaking my head.
And with that, that's where we're gonna call it for the night.
Alright.
Big old pot of stew. Had I opened that drawer before the was on, I was gonna cook one of your fucking chickens.
I imagine, like you said, stew's ready. Rise up about ready to do that last claw quench. And I drop it.
Oh no.
So before I end the stream, I'm sure they're not there anymore, but I had tabbed over to OBS and I see that someone had made a comment asking us to, quote, name the craziest things that's happened to your campaign. Their example. I'm going to read this as best as I can because it is kind of scrunched down and makes my eyes just kind of go all over the place. Apparently they had gone shopping as at level 4, a 3 bard, 1 wild magic sorcerer. Props on wild magic, it's the best. For 30 gold, managed to get a wand of fireball. 45 got a wand of the war mage, but then also ended up TPKing their party via a wild magic fireball centered on themselves for a total of 20 damage.
I love wild magic.
My response, as again, I'm sure they were gone, was I shoot the child.
That is
Oh, yeah.
recorded, so you can look that one up.
Yeah.
The child didn't die.
So I figured I'd give everyone a very short, like 1-2 sentences. Try not to sidebar too much. What y'all think, specifically for Sundays, has been your craziest moment?
Whenever you guys went into the fire plane without Took. That whole session. That's my answer.
Okay.
That was a good session.
That was a good session for some.
I mean, I have to. I literally have to. The game of cat and mouse with Kasakar, leaving you guys in the fire plane.
That was pretty fun.
That was the craziest thing I've ever done as a PC. I'm like, oh my god.
I kind of hate the fact that Kasakar is actually a better thief than Tally.
I wouldn't say better. He just hit a more precise target.
That and he just rolls better. I'm rolling 5 and under consistently.
Yeah, but your 5 and under is like a 30.
Yeah.
I
I got like 2 good rolls and the ability to turn invisible, and then
So we got Zod has his to pick.
Oh, I think mine is probably Goblin Bull.
Goblin Bowl. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Turning Frederick into a Zoid.
I don't know. Random potion was supposed to heal thrice and it killed her instead.
Yeah. If we're going back to Gar,
Oh, yeah.
that's
That was definitely a thing.
that was definitely a good one.
Death of thrice.
Suddenly, Gar is retiring.
Actually, no. Craziest thing was Gorador. It's
How
not
about
Sunday without least.
the 2 nat 20s on disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God. I also love the fact that I've gone through 4 PCs, and only one of them died.
We're working on it. Look, I'm not letting Jared get a trophy this year. It's not happening.
Am I gonna have to start suiciding, sir?
Suicides don't count.
No, you just gotta be yourself.
Ooh, that reminds me.
Crying.
I get to add a Castle into the dead pile.
Yeah, we are officially